Hello students. In this video, we are going to understand HCF and LCM. Highest common factor is the greatest number that divides all the given numbers exactly. In other words, it is the highest factor common to the given numbers. So, to find the HCF of given numbers, we list their factors and choose the greatest factor common to all of them. Let's find the HCF of 12 and 18. First, we write down all the factors of 12 and 18. From these, the greatest factor common to both numbers is 6. So, HCF of 12 and 18 is 6. On the other hand, lowest common multiple is the smallest number that is a multiple of all the given numbers. In other words, it is the lowest multiple common to the given numbers. Let's find the LCM of 12 and 18. First, we write down the multiples of 12 and 18. From these, the smallest multiple common to both numbers is 36. So, LCM of 12 and 18 is 36. These methods of listing all factors or multiples work well when the numbers are small. However, for larger numbers, we use the prime factorization method. The HCF is obtained by taking the product of the lowest power of each common prime factor. The LCM is obtained by taking the product of the highest power of each prime factor involved. Let's use prime factorization to find the HCF and LCM of 42 and 56. For HCF, we take only the common prime factors and write each of them with the smallest power. For LCM, we take all the prime factors and write them with their greatest powers. Now, observe that the product of the HCF and LCM of 42 and 56 is equal to the product of 42 and 56. Similarly, in our earlier example, the product of the HCF and LCM of 12 and 18 is also equal to the product of 12 and 18. In fact, for any two positive integers a and b, this relation always holds. Now, pay attention. Students often get confused between HCF and LCM. In HCF, F stands for factor, and any factor of a number is always less than or equal to the number itself. Therefore, the HCF of given numbers will be less than or equal to each of them. On the other hand, in LCM, M stands for multiple, and a multiple of a number is always greater than or equal to the number. Hence, the LCM of two numbers will be greater than or equal to the given numbers.